fan.
Yeah, I think she was a fan, but she just did, like he said, you act like that when the camera was on, but when the camera went off, it was a different story. So that's what you typically get?
Nah.
Nah.
The ladies be honest.
Okay, we're gonna dive right into it because I know for most of us, we was introduced to you from Pop the Balloon.
Correct.
And I remember seeing your episode. You definitely went viral for a couple of catchy moments. I know one of the things was, what do you ask that lady? Have you ever been in a jet before?
Been on a private jet before?
Yeah.
She said no. So you want to find out?
Yeah.
She said, no.
And so you went viral. You definitely went viral for that. Yeah, she said
was like
no.
a yes. It was like, oh yeah, off camera, like yeah, for sure.
I ain't gonna lie, as a watcher, I was like, I probably would have said yeah.
See, told y'all, Mazi was on the wrong show. See, you gotta realize, Arlette's show is women who try to act classy. They ain't classy, but they try to act that way. If Mazi would have went on one of them hood Pop the Balloon, she would have had every girl in the lineup. Straight up. Because you gotta realize, Mazi is the richest dude on the planet. He's richer than Donald Trump, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, Bill Gates. He's richer than everybody. He's so rich, bro, no lie. I'm not lying, bro. I was pulling up to McDonald's. Tell me why he came in a helicopter to the drive-thru. He landed his helicopter in front of my car. And I tried to speak to him, but he said I was too broke to speak to him. I wasn't even rich enough to speak to him. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, bro. You feel me? But yeah, he pulled up with a helicopter in the drive-thru, grabbed his food, and flew off, bro. Like, he that rich. I never seen nobody richer than him my whole life, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So, what he's saying, he don't be capping. But, hey, I need y'all to go subscribe to my other channel, man. The person that comments first the most until we get to 1,000 subs will win $500. And guess what? We're going to go to Mazi for him to give us the $500 because we know it ain't nothing to him. And also, when we hit 100K on this channel, we're doing a $2,500 giveaway. Hey, hopefully we can get Mazi to loan that to us too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we got this video. Mazi basically explained, he talking about like BM, y'all know Arlette's husband, and how he feel that BM was hating on him and trying to smear his image. You know what I'm saying? Because he say he pop it. This what rich niggas of his caliber do. If you the richest dude on the earth, how you gonna pop it? So he basically explaining how he the richest dude on the planet and how he got a pop and how BM was hating on him. And how all of the content creators who was criticizing him hating on him too. You feel me? But yeah, man, always remember all things are possible to them that believe, man. Set big goals, bro. Always set big goals. And I ain't gonna hold y'all for too long. Let's get to the video. Wait, hold up. I'm finna forget the most important part. Y'all hear that? Hey, we back with another reaction, man. But hey, man, let's get to the video, man.
Yeah, I'm like, can we go after this?
Yes, can we go after this? But no, speaking to that, some of those things that you were saying during the episode came up on the reunion. And so I also took a look at the reunion as well. And one thing I saw like in the comments, it was just very, very trending. Like BM, when he came in, which I was like, well, what was the point of him being a part of that, reunion? It wouldn't if it's her show, but that's neither here or there. But when
what's the point, nigga? He's the producer. That's his wife. He can pop in and pop out when he wants to. What you talking about? What's the point of him being? That's his show, technically. You know what I'm saying? He produced the whole thing. Man, come on, bro.
He came in, he made a lot of comments, and originally it felt like it was generalized for everyone, but then the comments were saying that it was more targeted towards you. Is there anything with y'all, like any beef with y'all, or how did that make you feel with watching it?
I don't know what his problem is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't did nothing to him. I don't know if I make him feel insecure when I come around, my presence, but it's like, I didn't even pay attention to it at first. The fans been saying this from the jump. When I did the catch-up interview, they're like, he hating on Mazi. He hating on Mazi. Like, you know what I mean? He even called me himself. He said, Mazi, the fans are saying, I'm hating on you. I hate on you and I brought you on my TL. Like, this real talk. Like, I'm going to keep it real,
That's crazy.
And, and then it just kept going. So it's like time prevailed that it was true, right? So when we did the reunion, You know, I come out and then it's like when I'm on the show, I'm quiet.
Yeah, the whole
I'm
time.
not saying nothing. I'm just chilling. I'm just paying attention to what's going on. And then when it got to my segment, it was like, you know, boom, boom, boom. Like, you know what I'm saying? They targeting me like, you this, you that. And I'm like, okay, well.
Bro, what you talking about hating and targeting and all of this, bro? You pulled up to the reunion in a helicopter that didn't even move. Like, all of this stuff you did to yourself. You pulled up in a helicopter that was on the freaking was still on the pad. A helicopter for that is for general use for anybody. How can you not be targeted? Why would BM or anybody hate on you, bro? Seriously. You did this to yourself. You went and rented a private jet room. How can you not be targeted? You rented a private jet room, bro. I never seen nobody try this hard to appear to be rich. You might be rich, but bro, anybody who rich is not doing all of that. Real talk, bro. Nobody not hating on you, bro. All of this backlash you're getting, you did it to yourself, bro. No cap.
You know, what's going on?
Research, huh?
Nah, they ain't do no research because you got to understand, like, when these cameras is on and we doing, like, these shows and stuff like that, it's my job to be entertaining. It's my job to do certain things that's going to spark attention and say certain things, even though most of the stuff I said was actually true. Well, really, everything I said was true. This is really my life. But I was doing it in an entertaining way. I did a couple little things that was entertaining, like, yeah, whatever. You know, I said that. He took it out of context, you know what I'm saying, and tried to make a mockery out of it. You know what I'm saying? Me being entertaining, he took it as, oh, well, I don't like you, so whatever. I'm going to go ahead and twist it.
He just a hater.
I mean,
like.
I ain't going to lie, yeah, that's just it is what it is, man. You know, the dude was just straight hating. You know, anytime you in those positions and it's your platform, what man tries to edit context of the situation to twist it a certain way on another man? I don't know no man that would do that unless they have an issue with them. And it's like, even if you got an issue with them, right? Like, even if you got an issue with them, like, you ain't got to do all that, because now that's like defamation of character. That's how I look at that. You know what I'm saying? You taking stuff out of context, you misinterpreting things, you taking things that I said out. You know, he took my final words out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They asked me, him and Arlette, oh, well, do you have any final words? I'm like, yeah, I put it on, went there. He took that out. You know what I'm saying? He said a lot of positive things and he said a lot of negative things. He tried to drag the whole private jet antics that I did, even though he knows that I fly private jets all the time. He knows.
But the thing is, bro, we don't care about you flying private jets. That's the whole point. Why did you rent a fake one? That's all we want to know. Okay, you fly private. Why rent a fake one? Not even a fake jet jet room. Why do that, bro? Come on, bro. That's what we trying to see. But I honestly don't feel a reason why would BM hate on you, bro. BM is pretty well off. And the reason I know that, because I look at their YouTube numbers and I know how much YouTube paid. Plus sponsorships, he making well over $1 million a year. And I don't know about his investments or whatever else he got. But BM, I don't think he have a reason to hate on Mazi. But I think he had a reason to call Mazi out like we all do. Because we should call out Fugazi behavior. Like what he's doing. You know, if you really that rich, all right, for real. Help us. Show us how to get some money. Show us who don't got much. Show us. For real. Put on for your people. Show us how to get some money, man. Go online, you feel me? Put together some show, do something for the youth instead of talking about private jets all the time. Show us something, man. For real, show us how to get to it.
And he said that. Yeah, I didn't know that, did y'all? Of course you didn't, because he took it out. So he at the reunion, he like, oh, I know you fly private jets. I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you fly private jets. Me and you, we talk. Da 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 da. So I'm thinking when I leave, I'm thinking everything cool. I'm like, all right, well, he set the record straight, whatever. I'm thinking it's all good. I get to the crib, he posts the content, and it's like, you took all this stuff out. Like, well, what you on, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like throwing rocks and hide your hand. You know what I'm saying? So I don't respect that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't respect that at all. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I don't respect that. You know what I'm saying?
So when people typically like try to weaponize the fact that they presume you as like flashy, is that like something that you get all the time, or is that a one-off situation? Like with him, because with pretty much when I watched this, what I'm saying, when I watched it, it was like, okay, you can have this, you can have that, none of that matters. We're all the same, which is true, you know. However, because someone chooses to wear jewelry or dress nice or whatever, that also don't mean that, you know, they don't have character or they don't have substance. Do you get that a lot where people kind of misinterpret, you know, the way that your aura is as you're not a man of substance?
I'm gonna put it to you like this. If you're doing something right, people gonna have something to say.
Yep.
If you're doing something wrong, people gonna have something to say.
Yep.
So I do what makes me happy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I do what makes me happy with my accomplishments. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I come from the bottom. Like I told y'all, I come from Chicago. Y'all know how that is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I come from the gutter. So for me to be in the position I'm in, the only way that is God and my hard work. That's the only way I can get here. So it's like, I can spend my money how I want to spend my money.
Right.
You know, I earned it. I could wear my jewelry. I could do whatever I want to do. I could drive my cars, post them, get on jets, go just for dinner. Right?
Mm-hmm.
In the sky. You know what I'm saying? I could do what I want to do. Other people, you might want to go and buy, I don't know, a Bugatti. Or you might want to go and buy acres of land. Or you might want to go and buy 15 businesses.
Which is true. Like, you got money. Ain't nothing wrong with putting your ice on and all of that. That's cool. Whatever. But when you can tell when somebody doing too much, they trying too hard. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with having jewelry. I'm not against it. I like jewelry myself. You feel me? But you will never see me ever say this statement that he said, you too broke to talk to me. Like, how stupid does that sound? You too broke to talk to me. What? Billionaires don't even say nothing like that. And we know he's not close to a billionaire. Oh, he might be. He might, like I said, he richer than Donald Trump and all of them. You feel what I'm saying? He might be richer than all of them. You know, but yeah, man, I'm going to end the video right there. My camera finna go dead. I wish I could play it longer, but yeah, my camera finna go dead and I don't want to lose the whole video. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Y'all tell me what y'all think about. I think they need to put him on some 20 versus ones. I think that'll be super, super funny. They need to do that. You feel me? But yeah, see you guys next video. Always remember, be safe here, kings and queens. Let's get it.